It's all good now.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another session with Techis Africa. So we apologize for the delay. There was a little hitch up there and logging in, but we are here now, and we're so happy to have you here. For those who were able to join last week, we had the Inside Hustle series, and it was a blast. And we promised to give you something similar, if not more, with our speaker here. And here again, we're on a different series, and this is the Pathfinders. Okay, so if you're a young person, you're trying to figure things out, what path suits you, this session is for you. And if you feel that you've passed this session, don't go anywhere because you will learn something that you can use to share with others who are still on this journey on this path. So with me here is Olamide Comfort Oluwa. And from what I know, she's a medical student, a voice artist, and an entrepreneur. But you know what? You're not going to stick to that. You're going to the backstory. So the floor is yours. But before then, I want to ask you, in early years, during the time of secondary school, our peers, our classmates actually influenced what we wish to be when we grow up. So was that happen in your case?
Actually, I'm this kind of person that I always know what I want right from time. I've always been, regardless of peer pressure, regardless of what people are doing. As much I have my inner conviction that this is what I want to do, I'm not always outweighed by their pressure or their influence. So it has always been known that I'm going to do this at long run.
Hmm, that's very nice, and
Yes.
it's kind of different because you just have this set of people around you, this set of groups. You're okay. When we reach a certain age,
Um,
I want to be this a lawyer or maybe a banker. But at that point, what did you really want to be? What was your like? What did you aspire to point?
okay. I wanted to be a medical doctor. No, yeah, medical right from time. Right from time. So I chose the course. I chose the course I'm studying currently as a medical. I chose the course, and my friends also wanted to be a medical doctor. All of them wanted to be a medical, but I had my reasons. Even though now I'm still consider that's not the actually good reason for me being a medical doctor, but my reasons then was I want to save lives right from time.
Hmm.
So I want to become a medical. I want to save. That's what every young people is going to say. Even now, my
Hmm.
reasons are not like I want to save life, but I love the course normally. So that has always been my dream right from time. And my friends also, most of them, they're not really in medical line. So I was in science class and my friends are in commercial class. So if they want to become a lawyer, any other course, it did not really affect me at some point because I was like, I can't just switch from science to commercial class or from science to art class. So I just stick to what I want during those period time.
Hmm. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. It's one of a kind to be really focused. First of all, to be
Yeah.
decisive and to be focused.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you. With every desire comes pressure, you know.
Yes.
So I want to that pressure of figuring life out very early. Did you face it?
Please come again. It was breaking. Come again.
Okay. So I said the pressure of figuring life out very early. Let's say as soon as you finish your secondary school, writing WAEC, JAM, but that's the process. So did you face that
Yeah.
pressure of figuring your life early?
Yeah, to some extent, because after I finished my secondary school, I really did not know what I wanted at all. I did not know if I want to learn a skill or I want to enter in university. So I made my parents decide for me at that point in time. And I did not like it, but I just had to, okay, they're my parents, I had to adhere to them. So they want me to enter school immediately I finish exam. And my own plan was just to rest. I want to just think of what's going to go. I was very young then. But still, I knew I wanted to do something in my life before entering school. But when my parents, everybody around me, the voices were too much that you need to enter school, you need to do this, you need to do that. I just had to, okay, let me just enter school. And even the jump I wrote, I just wrote it with one mind. I did not really put my mind there at all. Okay, let me just write the jump. And fortunately for me, I passed the jump. And I was
Wow.
the first person to do admission. I was like, what is this? I was skeptical about it at some point. I was not really happy during the process of entering school because I felt choked. I won't lie. I felt really choked because I was very young. I did not know what university life is. I don't know what anything. After I finished my secondary school, I think that was 2021. I got into school immediately, and it was just a lot for me. So I got into school, then started the process of reading academics and everything. I adapted because I adapt to my surroundings easily. That's one thing I love about myself. Whenever I find myself, it has happened. The next thing, okay, what's your next line of action? So then I adapt immediately, started reading, then I got adapted to my environment. It was not easy, I won't lie. It was not easy for me because there are days I cried, I want to go back home. I'm not ready for this medical, and it was so stressful. But then after my 100 level, I had to sit down. What I wanted to do before I entered school, I sat down during those breaks, thought about my life. Okay, what is next? Apart from academics, what did I want to do in my life? What is my interest? I don't want anybody to have control over my life again. That was when I decided, okay, this is what I want to do. And since then, it has been really, really, really easy for me. I won't lie.
Hmm. That's really
Yeah,
intensive. And you know what you said, I know a lot of youth can relate to you.
yeah.
The pressure is really there. I think
So
Tekis Africa has something to say. Your hand was raised up.
Yay,
okay.
yes. Hi, Comfort. So I kind
I
of, yeah, I kind of picked a number of things from you. So if I got you clearly, your
yeah.
parents chose the course for you. You allow them choose it
No,
for
they
you.
did not choose. No,
Okay. Can you clarify
they
that for me
wanted
then?
me to enter school immediately.
Oh, okay. But you chose the medical course yourself.
Yes, I chose it.
All right. So were there other options you thought about? Because I know when you are applying for your admission, you usually have like your second choice and things like that. Were there other options you were thinking about if this didn't work out?
Yes, I chose after medical. Everything seemed more like medical line. I chose
Okay.
anatomy, pharmacology, and I chose physiotherapy also.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Everything
That's
was in
good.
medical line. I just want to enter. I want to be a medical student, but I do not have any. Okay, this is the niche I want to go into at that point.
To- okay, that makes sense. So how about the choice of university? Because it sounded like that was like your first time living away from your parents. Did that affect
Yeah.
the universities as well?
Okay, my choice of university.
Yes.
Okay, at that time, no, my parents did not choose that for me. So I wanted to go to FUTA, Federal University of Technology, Akure, at that point. But
Okay.
COVID-19, and FUTA was not admitting any students at that period of time. So after FUTA, I was like, it was only FUTA that I had in mind right
Right.
from SS1 to SS3. I did not think about anything. I didn't even know what it's called plan A, plan B. I just thought FUTA, I want to go to FUTA, I want to go to FUTA, I want to go to FUTA. Then the news came that Futa is not admitting anybody. And I thought the person that was helping us that, see, at this point, I'm not doing anything again. Anything you choose for me, I'm good to go with it. That's what I told them actually. So they chose in Oye, Federal University Oye Ekiti. I did not know that there is a school called Oye. I did not know at all. So they chose it, and I asked them. They told me that it's a very good school. I did research myself. I just because everything was more like it is not my thing. I don't want. It's not my thing. I don't. I was just doing it based on I want to. They said I should go to school. They said I should enter school immediately. So I just told them they should do everything. And even when they were doing my admission process, I was not around. I traveled. I went to my aunt's place. So if they would just call me, they need this thing. What is my name? That's everything I like. I was not really fully into it then at
Right.
all. But I knew I wanted to go to FUTA, but FUTA was not admitting students. And I just said, okay, anything you choose for me, I'm good to go with it.
Well, that's lovely. I mean, I remember when I was applying for school then to you really don't have some information about the university and things like that early. So I kind of really, if you had the chance, what would you have done differently? Would you have waited a couple of years before you applied to school? Would you have done anything different about it now?
Yes, I would have. Because my intention was to, after my secondary school, I want to have a hand skill, and that was footwear. I love footwears. I love building footwears. I love it. I love it. So my plan was after school, I'm going to wait after a year or 2 years to start building footwear, to learn it, to learn the skill and all. But since time did not permit me, I just had to go to school and I could not learn anything anymore.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much for that insight. I'll hand over back to you first.
Okay, thank you for really taking us deep behind the
Yeah, you're
backstory.
welcome. You're
So
welcome.
the topic we chose actually is defining your digital paths, a guide for young adults. Okay, now we know that, we are not limiting this discussion to just a digital path. The
Yeah.
journey can be for any path actually. It can be
Yeah.
for engineers, medical in the medical field, all the rest. But I want to ask, in this journey of venturing into medical field and your desire to actually own a footwear a company, what was the hardest part of this early journey?
Is it of me, of my medical school and my business, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so when I started this business, actually, I started it, that was um, 2 years ago. And the reason I started it was because the people around me were doing something. The people around me were doing something. The people around me were doing something at that point. In time, people were selling something, everybody were selling something, and I also want to sell something. And I was like, I don't want to sell what part. I don't want to sell clothes. I don't want to sell bags. What can I do? And I know that I love footwear. So I was like, if I can't build footwear, I can sell footwear. So I started selling the footwear. And the reason I started selling footwear because of I want to make money and I want to feel among at that period of time. So when I was not making sales at all, I gave up at some point. For the first 6 months, I did not do anything at all. So it was hard for me because I don't know what I want. I was just doing anything. I was just there. Some point I will post my market, sometimes I will not post my market. And at that point, I was like, what am I doing, Olamide? What did I want? Plus medical school also. So at some point if people ask me that why are you not doing business again, I used my classes as an excuse that I'm a medical student, I cannot do business. But deep down, I knew that I did not have a strong reason for doing this business at all. So I did not have my why. That was my hardest part, my why. I did not have the reason why I started the business. I had my why. My why was because I want to make money, but that was not a strong reason for me to start a business. Because if it is not every time business is going to be rosy for you, there are days that it's going to be you. It is going to look as if, oh, you are not doing anything, but you just need to continue. But my reason was money, and since money was not coming in, I had to stop my business, and it was very hard for me at that period of time. Then I had to I sat down after I think I stopped for 2 months. Then I had to sit down. I was like, what am I doing in my life? I really love footwear, yes. Then why am I using money as my reason? That without money, so I won't do anything in this world. And I sat down, my thought process, the reason I want to start the business, how I'm going to structure my brand, how I'm going to how I'm going to brand my business and all. Those periods were very hard for me. I won't like, were very hard for me. Were very hard for me. So I reached out to some people in the creative space and people that are doing business, existing business before. How do you run your business? How do you do this thing? So they helped me out, and then I could be able to stand strong till now.
Thank you very much. So the last I checked, you're still running your business fine, and as
Yes,
well
I'll be
as
2 years next.
wow, and you're still having your class because you're still a medical student.
Yes.
So the question is, since you said initially your aim was just to make money, then for starting that business, and since the money wasn't coming in, you felt discouraged and you stopped, but then you picked it up again. So what
Yes.
was that strong, convincing reason you had to make you move forward?
Okay.
Like what was that thing that kept looking out for every time, and how were you able to merge it with your academics you're already running?
Okay. That would take me back to my secondary school. I said I love building footwear. I love anything that deals with footwear. I want to build footwear. So when I come to secondary school, I have this vision that I want people to wear my brand. The way people are wearing Zara brand, Alia, different brand of footwear. I had this vision that I want to see people wear brand. I want to have a footwear company. This is what I do. I want to sell my product out to people, not to just make money, but I want me seeing people wear my brand is my own happiness. Me building footwear is my own happiness. Then after that, those people that I was thinking about my reason and my why, I said that okay, this is why I want to do this business. I'm not doing it for money now. I'm doing it for structure. I want to I want to build awareness now. Even if the money is not coming now, but I'm putting my structure down for the future when I'm going to have my own footwear brand, then start building my footwear, and then people start wearing my footwear. Currently now, even though I'm not making a huge amount of money from this footwear business, I'm known already in my area, in my school. People want to buy footwear. It is my brand they come to immediately. That is what I want. My brand should appear to you that oh, this is what this guy is selling. And in the next 5 years to come, me seeing you wear my footwear is my own happiness. So anytime I'm not making sales, I look at my future. I looked at my dream that okay, this is what I want. People are still going to wear my brand. So I just need to keep moving and I should be consistent with it, even if money is not coming. But my vision is I want to see people wear my brand. So that's what keeps me going every time. I won't lie.
Hmm. Thank you very much for sharing. So, our audience here, mainly of young people who are just starting life. Many of whom would have finished the secondary school, about to enter into the university. Maybe they're contemplating that. So there is this dilemma of what path suits me? Where should I go? So now, I from the way you explained it, you took the advice of your parents and you ventured into the medical field, but you still held on to the passion you had even back then in secondary school. And currently, you're able to manage both. What is actually going to be the advice you would give a young person during this session right now who is trying to figure out what path suits him?
Okay. One thing I always tell everybody around me, my friends, my younger ones, is before you venture into anything in this world, understand yourself. See, while growing up, I have four siblings, and not all of us love hand skill. My brothers love anything online skill, digital skill. They love it. They don't like hand skill at all. I love building footwear. My sister loves cooking. She's a chef. So that process, so at some point, my mom was telling my brothers that can't you do hand skill? Can't you learn this? Can't you learn that? Can't you learn everything? And that day I told her that don't force these children. This is what they want. This is the part they are good at. Them stay in it. Let them gain mastery in it. It does not matter if they have hand skill or not. The important thing is that just have something doing, something worth doing, something doing in your life. So I feel that most young people nowadays don't understand themselves at all. They just want to do something because my friend is doing this, I want to do it. They are making money, I want to do it. And let me tell you the truth. No, there's no real skill that is going to give you money after you learn the skill for 2 months and the next week you want to have billions in it. It's not possible. Yeah, your friend is doing it and she's making money from it. That doesn't mean if you do it you will make money from it. Understand yourself first. If you know this is what I like, okay, I love this thing, then how will I do it? If you understand yourself, no matter what the noise in the world is like that is going on, no matter anything, no matter what people are saying or what you are seeing people are doing, it's not really going to affect you. So understand yourself, then your why is going to come in. If you're like, okay, I love building, okay, I love hand skill, then which hand skill am I going to go into? Footwear. Why am I going into footwear? Understanding yourself, then your why is going to come in. So every young people on this earth, no matter, even it's not only skill or anything you want to venture into, understand yourself. Who am I? Like, what did I want to do? What did I like most? What is my passion? What did I desire? What gives me joy every time? It's not that you just jump into a skill and then after 2 weeks you're out of it again. It's not done that way. Understand yourself first. If you understand yourself, your why is going to come in and you're going to stay strong in one particular thing that you want to do.
Hmm. Thank you very much. I'm sure many young ones can relate to you very much. Understand what you really want from the beginning. And you know why understanding, why I agree with you is because difference in opinions will come. Okay.
Yes.
Just a sec, please. A second. Confidence, please. So people's difference of opinion will come. People will be like, I wanted to be let's say a chef, but I couldn't. So it will work out for you. I know I wanted to be this, so it didn't work out for me. To work out for you. So they're actually giving you is their own aspiration. They want you to like live for them. But if you try it,
Yeah.
it might not go. It might not get halfway. So confidence.
At
You have
all.
something to say before I move on to the next question.
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
Comfort, can you hear me? Is it clear?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't hear Tekis Africa.
Can you hear him now?
No,
Mhm.
I can't hear you.
So the question he asks is, how are you able to manage your school and your business? That's the first question. And then the second, okay, when you're done with the first question, move on to the second.
Okay, what I will say is that most people are the reason why their business and their academics is not working out. I can boldly say it because I'm also a student also. This is it. You are starting the semester and they've sent the curriculum for you, they've sent your PDF, they sent everything. Most students don't read immediately the semester starts. They don't. It is, I would say, after a month to the exam, that's when you start doing 8 hours of reading, 7 hours of reading, 6 hours of reading, and it does not work that way. I do say something, because one part of your life is moving. That doesn't mean the others should stop. So there's a way you can balance the both of them. If the semester starts, I start reading immediately. I start reading immediately, even if it is one slide, one PDF. I start reading it immediately, so that if during exam period, I won't give my customers or my clients excuse that because I'm doing exam, that is why I cannot sell at this period of time at all. It is stressful, I know, but then to save yourself the bigger stress and lose great clients, you just need to start reading. If it's 2 hours in a day or 3 hours in a day, every like when the semester starts, you can start reading. And then your business also, you can start doing it together, so that when exam starts, you start 7 hours reading, and you're going to pen your business down. Then after the exam stop, you're going to start your business again. By then, even your clients or your customer is going to see you as on serious person, because of you're doing examination, you can't sell. It is not done that way. You need to find a way of balancing yourself. Semester is starting. These are my curriculum. Are they bulky? Are they not bulky? Even if they are not bulky, start it when the semester is starting. Start reading 1 hour in a day, 2 hours in a day. Then your business also is going to keep moving. That's what I do for myself. I don't wait till 1 month for examination, then I start reading, because I know myself, I don't like stress at all. It's going to weigh me down too much. So once exam is fast approaching, I'm still on business. I don't tell client that, oh, because of I'm doing exam, I won't be able to sell this product at this time or any time. No, because I've balanced myself throughout the first 2 months of the semester already. So it's not really an issue for me. So I feel that find a place of balancing yourself. This is my semester, my curriculum is out. Start reading and start running your business side with hand in hand, so that it's not going to be so bulky for you when exam is fast approaching also. And classes also, I know how classes can be also. Like, I what I do is I create to-do lists and I follow it. I'm a very dogged person. Once I create my to-do list, I'm going to follow it. But once I did not create it, my day is ruined. I'm not going to do anything. So the best thing for, okay, you are having this class today, 9 to 10, okay, maybe 9 to 12 o'clock. Then after the class, you can come back home, eat, do everything you want to do. Then the next thing is to plan your business, not go and see movie. That's what everybody always do. Okay, I go back from class. Oh, Jack cannot play, make Jack a dull boy. Where have you got into that you want to start playing? Like, you've not achieved anything now, you want to start playing. It's no, it's like, let's be realistic. You've not gotten to your peak already, even to the quarter of your peak. You've not gotten there, you want to start playing. I know, okay, there are times that you want to rest and everything, but after your class, you've eaten, fine, you want to sleep, then you wake up, when you went online, you don't do anything, just scroll through Instagram, scroll through every time. And after the day, you end up saying, oh, I could not meet up with this thing, or I could not meet up with this thing. Then you postpone it. That's why you keep postponing till exam period. Then you stop your business during exam period. Okay, I want to focus on reading alone, and after reading, I'll be back to business. Then your business is going to flop. You won't at that point, you're going to lose customers, you're going to lose clients. I see my best clients doing my exam period, and I have never complained of, or posted that, oh, due to my examinations, I won't be able to continue with business. It is not professional at all. So find a way of balancing. Your exam is all going on, your business too should be going on. That does not mean one part of your life should stop. That's why I said, don't start reading 1 month to examination. You start doing 8 hours, you start doing 7 hours, then you will break down. It's not done that way. It is not done that way at all. Once your once the semester has started already, fine, you want to play first week, but the second week, start reading. Start reading. This fine, you're saying, oh, I'm reading one page, this is not doing anything. That one pages adds to what you are doing. So start reading from the first page, second page, third page, till you get exam period. You just know, okay, I want to revise. So it's not going to be very bulky for you during exam period. Then then during those periods, you are running your business and you're writing your exam perfectly. No stress at all. So that's how I do my own, and I've seen it works for people because I've told people don't stop doing this thing this way, and it has worked for them a lot. It has worked for them a lot.
That was really intensive. I know many students watching here will be like, ha, this exam period now, students' heads are on fire. You'll be seeing smoke literally on their head. And you'll be imagining running a business that period. It works for
Like
you.
during exam period, I'm not always stressed out. I'm not always tense because I cannot. I've prepared myself. I won't feel this. The real stress is when you are trying to read, like trying to bombard everything during those period of examination. If you start early, it is not going to be very stressful for you. During the period, I'm always more like I'm just at peace. I'm very calm. I'm not always choked up or really bomb. I'm just there. My friend will be like, you during exam period, you don't even feel exam tension. I was like, I've prepared ahead. Prepare yourself ahead. You won't feel stressed in exam period, and everything is going to be going perfectly. Even you yourself, you're going to have peace of mind during those period of time.
I guess that's even what's recommended. If you don't have anything like side business, it's recommended ahead, say a day ahead or a week ahead. It's just going to um mess
You break that.
things up for you. Let's just just to ask the second question.
Okay.
All right. So Abigail has, I think she's having a bit of internet issues. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you perfectly.
I wonder what was going on before. Okay, so I would ask the second question since network decided to take her out. The second
Mm.
question is, people say school na scam. That's a reading that we tend to hear very often. You are currently living through school while managing a business still. What would you say about this phrase?
Okay. School is calm. School is calm. School is calm. And if you check those that are saying that school is calm, they are still in school, right? They are still like the first come from
Well,
people that
some
are in
are,
school
yeah.
already. If people like if I see my classmates saying school is calm, I'll just tell them drop out. What are you still doing here? If school is calm, so what are you doing here? Drop out. See, the idea of school is calm is school gives you a lot of exposure to things, to life. Like school itself is another life. It's on its own. Schools train you apart from the academics part. School give you exposure on its own. So
Yeah.
school is not scam, I would say, and I can say it elsewhere. Even if your results, even if you want to say school is scam, have a tangible results first before you can say school is scam. And check those that are saying school is scam, their result. I'm sorry, but they have a very very bad result. So I feel some people are talking from the place of pain.
Mm.
Because if you're on
Okay.
first class, you won't tell me school is scam. You won't tell me school,
Okay.
but because of your yeah, like you have a very low GP. You're talking from pain. So you want to tell you want everybody to have this ideology that, oh, school is scam, don't read and everything. School is scam, doing exam, why are you not reading? Fine, okay, you want to be a tech bro. Leave school and go and do tech. School itself is school. School is not scam. School is not scam at all. School.
Great.
I would say. I would say. I would, how will I put it? How will I put it? Over 100, 70 things I've learned now is from school. Apart from education part, how to um how to make friends with people, how to balance your life as a student and everything. Like, school is a training ground. School is not scam at all. School is not scam at all. It trains you ahead of what you of what is going to come in life. School is not scam at all. School
I agree.
school makes you speak good English. Because you cannot tell me you cannot be sitting there at home. You won't be able to speak English fluently. You won't. And every online skill you want to learn on this in this earth needs education. Needs a apart from the ant, even some ant skills self need education. You need to be exposed to some things. You need to see how things are. So school is not scam. School is but I'm very sure 100, I'll just say 90% of people that are saying school is scam, they're talking from pain. And I've seen
Mm.
it, like I've seen it, and they're talking from pain. They're talking from pain. Because if you have a good result and you are reading, you're doing everything, you you cannot say school is scam. School is not scam at all. Fine, you have a plan B already, but your 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 education is your priority. Even if you are a medical doctor, you are studying law, and after school you want to do another thing. But during those process that you're in university, you are learning a lot. You are learning a lot. You will make connection, great connection. You meet with people. You are going to know how to balance your life. You will make good relationship. So school is not scam. School is a training ground. I
Thank you.
posted this. I posted this one time that you would have saying school is scam. If you are reading very well, if you are reading very, you're reading very well, and you are doing your assignment, you are doing everything, and you have a strong results, good results, you won't say school is scam. I'm telling you, you won't say school is scam. So stop trying to picture it to people that are coming that school is not scam. Pathfinder, school is not scam. School is a training ground.
Thank you. I would want to add a few things to that because I've also been through that process.
Okay.
Like Comfort said, school is not. So for anybody watching this video, school is not scam. But we also need to understand that different forms of education. So structured form of education go through the university, the secondary school, the I mean, those are like structured education systems. We also have the unstructured or informal educational systems, which can also be seen as school. I mean, we know of the um, informal educational system that the Igbos tend to go through a lot, where they bring
Yeah.
someone from, say, their village or some relative and train them of time if on a particular trade. And then over time, this person continues on that trade, right? So they might not be good English, right? So school in
Mm.
itself is not just to teach you how to speak good English, but then there are other things that different forms of education or school impact on the person who is learning. It might be how to master a patch, and then again, we also know there are different programs. So it might be to master how to communicate, how to speak, how to market a particular product. So depending on the form of school that you're going through, there's always an end goal. There's always that school promises to whoever is a student of it. So like a medical student, at the end of the day, the promise is you get a degree in medicine that will allow you practice, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
Along that process, they also would teach you, obviously, most of your materials are in English, if not all, right? So you are
Yes.
to learn to be able to understand, to be able to communicate, to be able to participate in classes and also talk to your future clients, right? So English, I would
Yeah.
say, is a byproduct of what that of
Yeah.
education would do for you, right? But if it were to be an informal form of education like the ones the Igbos go through, English is not a prerequisite, it's not a criteria. But at the end of the day, whoever goes through that process and puts their head into it, you would see that they'll be able to run full businesses, whether it's in electronics, it's in, I mean, it's in food, whatever they are running, whatever that process is, they're able to master that trade. So every school them has something they promise. I mean, you're allowed to pass through, you're not just passing through school. So yeah, oops, yeah. So that's pretty much it. Abigail, over to you. Thank you very much, Comfort.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, so that was really emphasized. School is not scam. And the backstory of understanding school or education too has been clarified. So you've walked us through the throwback of your early life, understanding what
Yeah,
you want to do, and being confident enough to do it, even when others around you follow the different path.
yeah,
And you've also explained to us what you're currently doing. You're still, um, as a medical student, running your classes and still managing your business. That's a whole lot. But now let's talk about the future. As where you are right now, you still have a vision. You still have
yeah.
something that keeps you going. Although you mentioned it, but I want you to really like let it stand out. What do you look forward to in the future? And let's start with that.
Okay. What I really look forward in future is I'm a voiceover artist, I said, right? And I own a business. So concerning, okay, let me talk about my brand also. Okay, my brand, my business. It is not a now thing. The idea is, okay, the plan is after school, after the whole medical school, because currently now any holiday we are having is for posting. We don't have any time for ourselves anymore. So the plan is after school, I will go into the footwear industry. I will I will take my time. Everything I have, I'm going to learn that footwear of a thing. Then I'm going to have my own brand, like my own shop, my own like the vision I have for it. I don't know how I can put it, but I'm going to have my own mall whereby I sell footwear. I build footwear and I sell footwear also. So that's my plan for business itself. And that's what has been that's my what are you calling it? My internal validation. That has been my internal validation all this while. So that's the plan for the future for now. Wise my practice is still going to be going on. But beforehand, I would have put some things in places whereby it is not going to affect each other. So the plan is after my internship, after everything, before even going, before why okay, after my internship, before serving, I'm going to dedicate 1 year or 2 years to learn footwear because that has been my dream. So that I'm going to be able to build my footwear and and see people wearing my own product outside. So that's my plan for my business currently now, and I know God is going to help me with that.
Yes, definitely. So, you really walked us through it, and I want to know. It's okay to have multiple skills or multiple jobs or being able to manage one or two things together. But I want to
Yeah.
know, what do you want to be your core business, your core job? Is it the medical field or this your footwear business? Because you see that degree, that medical degree, are you planning to put it inside your box after the whole years of struggle, sleepless nights, the process of testing injection? I don't know what aspect of the medical field you are. The process of, I know you medical students, like I give una
Okay.
the
Yeah,
the
okay, yes.
stressful. Just keep it on in your luggage and move on with your footwear business. What do you want to be your core job and in the long run?
Funny how my core job is not like it's not even yet. It's not yet. I know I told you I'm into voiceover and or on public speaking. So this is it. My certificate, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to those years of torture can't go in vain at all. No, 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 no. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use that one. So, but I can't have three things at a go. Doing is it's going to break me down. So medical um school is there, and also voiceover is one of these the strong thing I want to do in future. Voiceover and public speaking. That's the main thing I want to do because that is my real passion. That is my real passion. It can't die at all. It can't die. With what I'm seeing, with the pace I'm moving currently, it can't die. It's voiceover. And yeah, my certificate, I'm going to use it. And voiceover is not, it's not something, it is not easy. And it is easy. Let me just put it that way. It is not really time consuming. It's not really time consuming, but voiceover and my certificate. It's
Okay,
what
can
I
you hear
want.
me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Turkish Africa, you have your hands raised.
Yes, I want to really understand comfort. So you have medicine. No, let me use fingers. You have medicine on one finger.
Yeah,
Have your shoe business on another finger,
yeah,
and you're raising for voiceover. Is that
yes,
correct? Am I correct?
yeah,
Okay. So let us say you are currently handling medicine quite well. You are
yeah,
currently also simultaneously handling your shoe business. Are
yes.
you are you producing right now? Let me get into your business a bit more. Are you producing right now? How do you
Yeah.
make your shoes?
I'm not producing. I said that like I'm not producing. I've not learned it. I sell like I sell. I just sell
Sell.
other people brand. Yes.
All right. So you plan to have a production line for shoes someday. So you
Yes.
make your own shoes. Okay. So how would you manage? So assuming you're starting off with your shoe business, how do you plan to practice medicine? By the way, what area of medicine are you currently studying?
Radiography. I'm a radiographer.
So okay. So that's not going to would that require that you always do?
Almost always yes. And that is if I want to really pursue my career in radiography. I can just do
Right.
it for the main time and then focus on what I really want to do.
Mm,
Medicine, but I'll focus on what I like medicine, but I want to focus on what I love to do.
okay, so you like medicine, but you don't love it.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, it's
I
beginning to make sense,
exactly.
right? It's beginning to make sense because I was like, okay, if you're spending 9 hours in the hospital per day, where would you have time to run your shoe production line and then you're adding one to it? You're planning, so how long do you plan to run your radiography profession for? Do you have that planned out already?
Not really, not really. Because even currently, say, if I'm even thinking about my plan, it's more like this. My what I'm studying currently is more like just do chip it in, not a fully outlined plan that way. But going to 3 years, 4 years, and I'm just because my labor can't go in vain. That's what I want. No, it can't go in vain. It can't go in vain. So 3 years, 4 years, and then I will just drop it because it's time consuming. 9 to 5 job is time consuming. It's time consuming.
I'm trying to put myself in your shoes. I want to
Okay.
understand that because you labored for the degree, you don't want to
Yeah.
put it by the side. You want to temporarily use it and then you switch to something else. Is that like
Yeah.
your thought process?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. So the idea would it be for raising or you just so you can use it? Because if making shoes is really what you love, in my head, just start my shooting, and as soon as I'm done with my degree, I can keep it by the side and focus on what I love right from the get go, as soon as, or even before I graduate, right? If that were me, I mean, that's what I'll be thinking as an option in my head. I'm not saying you should think that. I'm not saying you think that. I'm just saying that's what I'll be thinking in my head. So I'm just like trying to like run through your thought process. If you are doing it so you can maybe raise capital to actually start your shoe production line, or just out of the love for practicing what you learned.
Okay. If I did not, okay, let me answer the question. If I did not like what I'm studying currently,
Mhm,
it will be very easy, much easy for me to just say, okay, after I graduate, I will dump it. But I
mhm.
like it. I like
Okay.
what I'm doing. So that is what is still keeping, okay, I want to practice with it for good 3 years or 4 years. And
Mhm,
during those process, yes, I'm going to raise capital with it because yeah, I'm going to raise capital during those process. Then
mhm.
after that one, but this is something I love. What I love is going to be more like a lifetime thing. So what I like is going to be more like a temporary thing for me. So let me just go with the temporary thing first before I divert into the permanent thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
That makes
even I
sense.
did not like it.
Yeah, I
And
get
even I
you.
did not like it. No, she's okay, just
Yeah, I get you. Um, the third one, the voiceover. Have you
okay.
heard of how AI is taking over or disrupting markets? I mean, AI is disrupting a lot of spaces right now, including the voiceover space. So, how do you plan to compete with that? Or you've not thought about that yet?
Not really, but one thing I know is that AI cannot relate with how human is relating. Okay, there was a time, okay, let me use this as an example. Somebody sent something to me, more like a thank you message, appreciative message and all. And I read through it. It was there, but I said this thing is ChatGPT. This is not coming from the person. There's this feeling of emotions that we humans, the natural emotions that we bring to life, AI can give it out. So when I read the message, I was like, thank you. She put crying emoji and everything. I was like, still, I did not really feel it. Then I asked her that you used ChatGPT. She said yes, that she used. I said I know immediately because I'm not feeling this thing already. So and most of the well, I did some volunteering, but those time I started. One thing the people to tell me is that they feel the emotions that they like the way I do the voiceover, they can feel the emotion, the sense of emotions is there, and memories and everything. So one, I've not really thought about that AI aspect, but one thing I know for sure is that there's still a way that we human we can feel ourselves even in words and in words we can feel ourselves. If
Yeah, I get.
AI is talking, yeah,
Yeah, I do understand what you mean. I do. I'm just saying, hypothetically, AI
yeah,
happens to get better in the next 5 years. I mean,
yeah.
anything can happen with AI. AI has been growing exponentially, like really quickly, and getting better by the day. So it might get to that point where emotions get chipped in little by little. So, but thank you so much. I mean, that's all my questions for you.
Yeah, can
And
I add something? Can I say something?
yeah, sure, sure, you can.
Okay. Yeah, if AI like in next 5 years, you know what, if how it is going and everything, but it is we humans that is controlling the AI, right? We are the one that created everything. So it is more like it is a challenge for us to also innovate. We should advance. The more AI is growing, we should grow. We should know, okay, AI cannot take this thing away from me. I must also be greater than this AI because I'm the creator of it. So we must also be greater than it. So that's what I think. But I've not really thought about that AI aspects of it. Think.
Okay. So on this um note, we want to say thank you so much, Comfort. You've really taken us through the the journey, the path of a young adult, and we really benefited from how you explained your path to us and how you also have intention of venturing into different fields. Our time is running out. If not, we would have had more discussions. More questions are actually lined up, but for now, this is how far we
Okay.
can. So, any final remark, maybe a sentence or two, just to close things up?
Okay. Um. So you to the young adults, because you are still searching for what you want, is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It is. I feel it is. I know it is a point whereby everybody is going to pass through in this life. So what I will tell you is that don't follow the noise, follow yourself. Follow yourself. Know what you want. Know what you want. Know what you want before you do anything. If you are following the crowd, you cannot last. Pathfinder are those who knows that they want something. They are only looking for the route and the road that is going to lead them to their destination. So since you've known what you want, this is what I want. Please stick to it. Even if it is not looking beautiful now, it is not rosy now. Stick to it.
Okay.
Stick to it.
Thank
Stick to it.
you. Thank you so much. So we don't want this to cut us off. So thank you so
Okay.
much. I know those listening here would have gained a lot from our discussion. But this is not the end. Definitely, we'll have you back here again. And you're going to take us
Okay.
further into how far things have gone with you. So, thank you so
No
much
problem.
for this opportunity. For those listening, this is Techies Africa, and we hope you join us next week too for a different series and a different speaker. So, in the meantime, ciao.
Right. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.